Can we all agree that 2025 is a weird drama watching year? Like, is it just me? I'm having a weird drama watching year. I am having an abnormal, weird drama watching year. We are halfway through the year, and I have watched less dramas in the last 6 months than I ever have. I'm going to have a very low drama count this year, and that's not normal. Usually I'm watching anywhere between, my best year was like almost 100 dramas, which was during COVID. So I average like maybe 50, 60, 70 dramas a year, which means normally by this time I've watched 30 to 40. I just finished my 20th drama this year. It is a weird drama watching year for me. And I don't really know what it is. Like it's definitely me. I don't know if it's the dramas I'm watching, but it's definitely me. Well, I'm not watching as much. I'm watching them slower. I don't know. But on the other hand though, I haven't dropped as many dramas as I usually do, which again, I don't know if that means I'm choosing better dramas this year, even though I've watched less, or I just am not dropping them and like sludging through them and I should be dropping more. I'm not really sure. 2025 is a weird year. This is going to be a shorter video because usually in July, I kind of look back on the last 6 months and I am doing that on the podcast, and I figured I'd do some videos here too, as well, on things that might not be covered in podcast episodes that I've planned. And one of them is the dramas I've dropped. This video is going to be the dramas that I have dropped in the first 6 months of the year. I'm going to talk about why, I'm going to introduce them, I'm going to see if anybody else has checked them out. And then we're going to come and revisit this list at the end of the year and see if I have dropped more. And right now on my list of drop dramas, I've dropped 4 dramas, which I want to say is low for me. I think normally I've dropped more, but I don't know. I keep lists on my drama list. You can do custom drama lists. I have kept lists since 2020 for the last 5 years. Actually, I'm going to go check this. So this year, so far, in the last 6 months, 4 dramas I've dropped. So let's see what I did by 6 months in 2024. So in 2024, I have dropped 7 by this time. And then looking back at 2023, let's see, 5. So I would say I'm a little lower than the past 2 years, but nothing crazy. It's not like I've dropped 15. I used to not drop dramas. A little history of me and my not dropping dramas. I used to be one of those drama watchers where I didn't drop anything. I did not drop a single drama, and I hate watch stuff. It was not a good time. So eventually I started dropping things, and now I think I still do drop stuff. Like I have the mindset of, if you are not liking something you are watching, there's so much more stuff out there to watch. Drop it. You do not have to finish anything you don't want to finish. You're not missing out on anything. Like, everybody has their own drama watching tastes. If you are trying to watch this popular drama that everybody's hyping up about and you don't like it, don't finish it just because everybody else had liked it and watched it. Trust me, you're going to feel horrible about the fact that you don't like it. Just drop it. There's no reason why you need to finish that stuff. There's so many other options out there. Why watch something you are not liking? That's my opinion. And I think I've gotten a lot better with dropping dramas because I've gotten more selective with what I watch. I used to watch stuff that people were really enjoying, but I knew I would not like, and I still would try and watch it. And then I'd drop it, and then I'd feel bad that I dropped it. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I think partly my list is short because I've gotten better at choosing dramas I liked and will finish, and I've gotten more picky on that. And I think that's a major reason why this list is going to be short. So this video is going to be on the shorter side. I'm going to talk about everything I've dropped in the first half of the year. It's only 4. I'm going to say what they are, maybe a little introduction, and then tell you why I dropped them. Let me know in the comments if you drop these dramas, if you've seen these dramas, if you've checked them out, even if you've heard of them, or maybe some dramas that you've dropped yourself. Are you a drama dropper, or are you one of those people who has to finish everything you're watching? I've been watching dramas for nearly 20 years. I have definitely been every type of drama watcher you can be. You do you. Right? I'm not trying to make you drop dramas or not drop dramas or anything like that. In my opinion, they're not worth it if you are hate watching them. But you do you. You do you. First drama I dropped this year was in January. I brought this over from 2024. I had started watching it in 2024, and I still was watching it in 2025, and that is Iron Family. This is a weekender Korean drama that started in September and was supposed to end at the end of January, and it stars Kim Jong-hyun and Goom Se-rook as like the two leads, and then many other people because it was like a family drama. And this was basically about a woman who her whole entire family like ran a laundry shop, like a laundry, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Laundromat. That's what I'm looking for. And she has this like rare eye disease that is slowly making her go blind. And she meets Kim Jong-hyun's character in college, I think, and he's a chaebol son. And it does a time jump. Afterwards, they start kind of like seeing each other, and then he like disappears. And then they do a time jump 5 years later, 10 years later. And they learn that she can restore her eyesight with this really expensive surgery, and her family can't afford it. And then things start happening where they eventually could probably afford it. And it's a whole family drama. So there's a bunch of storylines going on. And then we have this main couple, Kim Jong-hyun and Goom Se-rook. And I have tried family weekenders all the time, and I have never been able to finish one. I don't know what it is. I have finished daily dramas. I have finished those like crazy makjang daily dramas and have enjoyed them for the most part. But for some reason, a family weekender, I cannot finish. I start them and I get like 20 episodes in, and then I fall behind, and then I drop them. And this was the case in point in Iron Family. I just was avoiding it. I was so many episodes behind because I had fallen behind. And it's 36 episodes long, which normally doesn't bother me. I watch Chinese dramas. I watch every type of drama. But for some reason with weekenders, if I fall behind, I lose interest. So I started this in September when it premiered, and I was pretty good at like keeping up with it. It was like 2 episodes a week, and then things happened and I got like 20 episodes behind again, and I think I just lost interest. I was watching this for the male lead and I liked him in it. He should do more of these types of dramas. He was really good in it, but I just didn't care eventually because I was so many episodes behind and I didn't feel like catching up. So eventually I just dropped it because I was like on episode 20 and it was about to end the next week and I had 20 something episodes to go and I just did not care enough to finish it. So that was Iron Family. The next one is a Chinese drama called Danger of Her Season 2. This also started in 2024, but I started it in February in 2025. I mainly started this because I watched season 1 and I loved season 1. It wasn't the best Chinese drama you ever seen in your life, but it was entertaining. It was good. It was a solid crime drama. Wasn't the best crime drama I've ever seen, whatever. So when they announced season 2, which came out of nowhere, I didn't even think they would do a season 2. I wanted to check it out because I liked season 1. The problem was many reasons. One, they changed the entire cast, even though they kept the same names. So it was really hard for me to figure out who was who because they would say a name and I would pick a face from season 1. And then obviously, since they switched the actor or actress, I was like, wait, that's not who I was thinking. So it was really hard to keep track of characters. 2, it was bad. It was bad compared to season 1. And I tried the first couple episodes and it was just bad. I tried to like keep going and I was just like, this is stupid. The story's stupid. The acting is weird. It makes no sense. It was just a bad drama. So eventually after like 3 or 4 episodes, I dropped that because I was not going to try and get to the end just to say I finished the drama. All right. And then in March, I dropped an airing Korean drama. I think I watched 4 episodes of this. I dropped The Witch in March, and this stars Park Jin-young and Ro Jung-yu. I mainly started this, 1, because of Park Jin-young. I love him as an actor. I will watch him in anything. 2, the premise of this sounded really good. It sounded like a mysterious crime, possibly special powers drama, and that's definitely things that I would like in a drama. It moved way too slowly. At first, I thought it was kind of cool. They did the first episode, they told the story, and then they did the second episode and told that storyline in the other person's perspective. I was like, okay, that's interesting. We get more context. It was unique. And then they did that over and over and over again. which kind of got stale in a way. But also, it just moved really slowly. It was only 10 episodes and it moved really slowly. Like, I got to episode 4 and I'm like, where is this going? We have 6 episodes left. How is this going to end? Like, how are they going to wrap this up when it's moving so slowly? And I couldn't understand where that was going to go. And I've heard mixed feelings about the ending, so I don't regret dropping this, but it could have been such an interesting drama, and I just felt like there was too many things going against it for me. I also did not really like the female lead. Her acting was okay. It wasn't the greatest. I feel like she could have been better. She wasn't the worst I'd ever seen. So that was also a strike against it for me. I just was not enjoying her character or her acting really. So I eventually just dropped it. It was, for the most part, it was moving way too slowly for me, and I was bored. I was bored. Okay, and the last one I dropped was in June. So we went from March to June without dropping any dramas. Did I finish a lot of dramas? I don't know. So I dropped a drama recently within the last week or so, 2 weeks maybe. It's the Chinese drama The Secret Path. This aired starting in April and ended in May. I think I started it in May somewhere. I was really, really looking for a spy Chinese drama. I, for some reason, have been really in the mood for that. This just wasn't it. If anybody has any recommendations for some good Chinese spy dramas, please let me know. I have a list of them, but if I have one on that list that you guys name, I will check it out because I don't know. For some reason, I'm in the mood for a spy drama. The Secret Path stars Gao Yun. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Edward Zhang. We have Wan Xiao Cheng Tai Shen, among others. And Edward Zhang plays this like director of a national security department, and they get caught up in a potentially leaking data secrets type situation, and then that causes them into a whole nother crime with dealing with this mysterious woman that pops up, all while trying to figure out who caused a diplomat to be killed in China. Like multiple mysteries. I watched the first episode and then I just sat on it. I didn't watch any more, but I didn't drop it. I like the fact that I just wasn't clicking play on episode 2, eventually just said, okay, Caitlin, you need to just drop this. Like, you're not going to watch episode 2. It's been on your watch list for like a month and you haven't clicked to episode 2. That should be a sign. I enjoyed episode 1, but I wouldn't say I was like, oh my God, I need to watch episode 2. I think that's the reason why I didn't click play on episode 2, because it was okay. Episode 1 was okay, but nothing really got me excited to click episode 2. Essentially, I dropped it because I wasn't about to have it on my watch list and then me just not click play on it. And if I have something stay on my watch list for a while and I'm avoiding it and not actively trying to watch it, I eventually drop it because that just tells me I'm not interested in it anymore. And that's what happened with The Secret Path. So that's everything that I've dropped in the first 6 months of 2025. Let me know if you have watched any of these dramas. Check these out. Did you enjoy them? Or did you drop any dramas? Let me know what some of the dramas you dropped this year, or are you not somebody who drops dramas? Please let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want more of these videos. If you like these videos and you have more that you want to check out, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.